Welcome to our preview of the 2023 softball season as we're joined by head coach Christi Musser of the Charleston Southern Buccaneers. Coach, thanks for being with us.
Thanks for having me.
Well, let's jump right into talk about the upcoming season and just generally speaking, what's your overall outlook? What changes or improvements might you have for what is year 3, I guess, for you in the program?
Definitely third season, about 2.5 years here. So I say it's my second full year. But I think the experience and just the adjustments we made last year, getting to know each other, some of the recruits and whatnot, since my process of getting here was a little bit different in terms of timeline. So I think, last year was a big deal for us to get things back on track, bring some stability to the program. And I think we're going to see those efforts come into this year with just a different team with a lot of experience, a lot of newcomers with a lot of talent. I can say we upgraded in the speed department. We were a little bit slower last year, so we relied on trying to out-hit people. This year, we're going to be able to run the bases a little bit better, just based on that athleticism, that speed. But I think we're also going to match with power on top of that we had last year. So the girls put in a lot of efforts in the weight room this fall, and I think we're starting to see that in the way they swing the bat here early preseason. So I'm excited.
Well, let's talk about hitting for a second. Gracie Prince, one of the top returners in the lineup. What are you expecting from her and your other main hitters as well?
Yeah, I think Gracie, she had such a huge year for us last year defensively as a catcher. She's just one of the best catchers, I think, in the business right now in Division I, and I don't mind saying that I think defensively she can match up to anybody, Power 5 or not, in the country. Her arm is ridiculous. She's going to throw out a ton of runners this year, and I think the work she's put in offensively, she's going to match that performance on the offensive side this year. So her power is up. She's hitting everything, strikes, non-strikes. Can't get anything by her right now, and she's as confident as I've ever seen her. So I think she's going to be a huge part to our offense this year. And if we kind of match that with Raleigh Lewis and what she's doing power-wise, Ashley Meckley with her speed and hitting at the top of the lineup for us, being able to steal bases, but also show some power. I think we're going to have a very deep lineup that's going to be anchored by Gracie and Raleigh this year.
Sounds good. Well, let's flip it to the other side. Let's talk pitching for a moment. Anna Youngie is one of your top pitchers on the staff. What makes her successful, and what's her role in the staff, and just how are they working together this year?
Yeah, I think so. Anna had a huge leap last year in her pitching performance, just innings. Her velocity was way up. Her number of pitches, she developed some new pitches, working really closely with our pitching coach, and she's just building on that this year. I think when I got here, my first season, she was throwing in the high 50s, maybe 60. I would be surprised if she's not hitting 65 consistently right now. And her work ethic is second to nobody, and it's showing with her performance on the mound. So she's bringing now a new level of confidence, I think experience, because we're going to have a younger pitching staff behind her. We have a freshman from Arizona that'll be with us. Maggie Carpenter is a sophomore who didn't get a ton of innings last year, but she's going to play a major role in getting us a lot more wins and a lot more time on the mound this year. So we got to get some of our other pitchers healthy, and once we do, I think it's going to be a huge part of our success this season is the depth of our pitching staff.
We're looking forward to seeing that, and we all know that the conference schedule is tough on its own, but what do you have to? But at least it's a known. What is in the non-conference schedule for the Bucks this year, and what do we have to look forward to there?
Yeah, I think we've got some more challenging contests on our schedule. Last year, we were able to ramp it up, and we got a win off of Virginia and as well as Liberty, some two big teams that I think gave us some confidence both as a team but as a program moving forward. So we're going to be challenged again this year. We're going to go up to Duke, and we've got a doubleheader up there with them. We'll play South Carolina again this year. We've also got Ohio State coming to our place this year. As another non-conference Power 5 doubleheader that's going to challenge us. And I think the rest of our schedule is a schedule we put together to gain some momentum, gain some experience, and challenge us so that we can be as prepared as we can for a tough conference schedule again this year. I think, with the way Upstate, Longwood, PC, Campbell, just really top to bottom conference last year. I think we were very strong, that people just didn't realize how strong the conference was last year. And I think we were a part of that. So I imagine it's up for grabs this year, and I hope we're the ones fighting at the end for that.
Well, we wish you the best of luck, you and all the Buccaneers this season. And Coach, thank you so much for your time.
All right. Thank you so much.